Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play At Last as recorded by Etta James on guitar. Now, I've played this song for years on so many gigs, and one of the things that I notice is that there's a lot of different chords that people play for this song. But in this video, I wanted to go back to that original Etta James recording and show you the chords that are on there and give you a version that you can play so you at least know that authentic version, and then if you want to change the chords, you can later. But it's important to know the original. And one thing to keep in mind though, as we go through this, is that one, the song's in the key of F, so there's going to be a lot of bar chords and jazzier shapes that I'm going to show you how I would play them. So this is definitely not a beginner lesson, but I'm going to show you the classic chord progression and even a way of playing that string line like what you heard me do at the top of this video. Before we jump in though, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new, you've got to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And it's really going to help you map out, especially like what we're talking about today when we do this line where we play the string part and the chords together. You're going to be able to see how the melody and the chords are basically intertwined. So I want to give this to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play At Last as recorded by Etta James. Now this song is in the key of F, and we're going to start off with this classic string intro. And what I do is I play a little bit of the chords, and then I play a little bit of the string melody, and just combine it together for an intro. Here's what it sounds like. 3, 4. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm starting out on an F chord. And this is just a standard F here. I'm playing from the 5th string down, 8, 7, 5, 6. So you play that chord, and then you play this melody. It's just a bluesy little melody there. It's sort of like an F7 sound. We're gonna play the 8th fret on the 3rd string, then to 5, then to 8 on the 4th string, then do a slide from 6 to 7, and then finish on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. So 8, 5, 8, 6, 7, 5. That's 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, then I go to a B flat chord, which you could play like this, you know, just a B flat bar chord. I use the thumb chords all the time. And that's like this, 6th fret of the low E, and then mute the 5th string, then 8, 7, 6. Then I do that same line, but this time have a little bluesy figure there. So instead of, we go, and that's 6 pulling off to 5, then 8 on the 5th string, then back to 5 on the 4th string. So far I've got F, then the bluesy line, B flat, another bluesy line. Then I go to F over C. Okay, that's like the first chord F, but I put the pinky on the root note of C there. Just bring that up 1 string. Then start the same way. But instead of going here, we go. Okay, that's the exact same riff as the first one. But we change the last note. All we did was change 1 note. First it was that. Now it's. Okay, then we go from 5 to 6. Okay, that's 5, slide up to 6 on the 4th string, then 6 on the 3rd string. Then finish with, that's a pull off from 5 to 3, and then I play a C11 chord, which is just a standard chord you hear in intros all the time. It's just one finger. It's a great chord. I'm playing 3, 3, 3, 3 on strings 5, 4, 3, 2. So all together it sounds like this. Then from there, Etta sings "At Last," and we come in with the band, "At Last." Play through the A section there. So this first A section starts off with a very common, just old school chord progression. It's called a 1, 6, 2, 5. We're in the key of F, and so these aren't the easiest chords, you know, they're all bar chords. You know, we're in the key of F here, so it's not like playing it in E or something that would make it easier, but this is the way the recording sounds, you know, it's in the key of F. So I'm going to show you those chords here. So I'm playing F, just typical F, right? Just like this. I just do the thumb chord. So that's 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Then I go to D minor 7. This is from the 5th string down. 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. Then G minor 7. I use my thumb again, like that. That's the way Jimi Hendrix would do it. Here I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, mute the 5th string, then 3, 3, 3. Do it like that, or you could do it with the thumb. Then you've got C7, 3, 2, 3, 1. So at last, da 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 da. Now each one of these chords, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 2 beats each. Now, I like to play this like that. I'll use arpeggio picking. So I'll start with the root note of each chord, and then I'll just pick my way through the chords. Okay, we do this 3 times. Then on the 4th time, we have this little variation that goes. I love that. So that's an F chord, and then I just play the open A string with it, you know, so you play it like that. Then D7 flat 9. This is from the 5th string down, 5, 4, 5, 4. So I'm doing a little bar there with my index finger. Then we drop it down 1 fret and we add our pinky to make it a D flat 9. And then bring it down again, 1 fret for C9. So that's our little first ending there. Now we have that walking bass line, so the chords, first 2 changes are quarter notes. 1, 2, then 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we go back to the top. At last. Do everything again. And have a little variation at the ending. So we do this 3 times again. Then I go. And there's the da, 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 da. The strings do that little line there. So what I play coming out of that, G minor, C7, I take this C7 and I bring it up. You can go up to this F6. This is a great chord. 8, 7, 7, 6, starting on the 5th string there. Then go to a B flat 13, like this. This is starting on the 6th fret of the low E, skip a string, 6, then 7, 8. Back to F6. So that's our little basically ending there to get out of the A section. It's a very common, I mean, so many tunes, like Georgia does this chord progression. And then we go on to the bridge. Now in the bridge, this is where Etta sings I Found a Dream. We're gonna play this for the first 4 bars. So we're gonna go up to that 2-5 again, G minor to C7. I Found a Dream, C7. Now this is F major 7. Easy version, it's like this from the 4th string down. Then add your pinky. 2nd string, 3rd fret. I like adding the thumb in there. Then we go up to E7, which is the same as the C7. We just bring it up to the 5th position here, if I'm counting where my index is, or 7th fret if you want that low root. Then move it up and back. That's the part a lot of people don't play those chords, but that's what's on the original. And then A minor. Okay, so far. Quarter, then a whole note here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then D minor 7, G7, C major 7, C sharp diminished 7, D minor 7, G7, C7, and then we're back to the last A. So there, D minor, we know G7, it looks like a D minor, it's just shifted up over here. 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 3. Then C major 7, 3, 5, 4, 5. Then a very common jazz move, or blues move, is just it's a diminished passing chord to D minor 7, G7 again. So, you know, I found a thrill. Dun, dun, dun. And then we go back to that first part and we play 1, 6, 2, 5 all the way out. So we go, this is the last A, you know, you smile. This chord, that's the For You Are Mine, and then At Last. Then we kick back in to the intro. We go. That's an F chord to a B flat, keeping the F in the bass, back to F. Congrats on making it through this guitar part and this video on how to play At Last as recorded by Etta James. Be sure to take your time with those chords. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is not a beginner song, and these are pretty advanced shapes from, minor sevenths to dominant sevenths and diminished chords. They're not just like C and G and basic open chords. So give your hand time to work out those shapes and get comfortable playing them, and then rewind the video and just go over any parts that are unclear. And to help you put more of this together, be sure to check out my fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Also, before you go, let me know with a comment down below what your #1 song is that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in another video real soon.